Hello, welcome to my channel. We're just going to get another general message from Spirit, see what comes out today. Thank you everyone who subscribed to the channel. Welcome to everybody who is new. If the video resonates with you, I'd love if you would subscribe as well. Please remember these are collective. You can change the gender roles as you need to and only take what resonates for you and your story. Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh. 10 of Cups. Temperance. The Empress. Just like all fell out all over the floor. Oh my gosh. And the Sun. Wow, incredible energy to start this reading. Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, Temperance, Empress, the Sun. Woo! What is this? I feel like this is just your energy. It feels like a bubble. It feels like, it's almost like, how do I describe this? It's like this is what people see when they look at you. They see somebody that is just gigantic heart, right? You are always in this like happiness energy. You're always willing to like help somebody, no matter what's going on. I feel like you're always in this temperance energy of kind of like lending a hand, being a shoulder to cry on, an open ear, non-judgmental person, right? Just a very inviting, warm energy. I feel like people see you as sitting excuse me. I feel like people see you as this energy here, kind of like sitting on a throne, but a well-deserved throne. Like you didn't build your throne on the backs of anybody else, right? Like you didn't climb over anybody to get here. You dove into you. You built this throne because you deserved it, because you went through all of your healing on your own, in your own way, and you have become this incredibly strong, resilient, I heard glowing, like magnificent person here in the Sun. And so people are just like, they're in awe of you for sure. And I feel like it's almost, people think of you as like some kind of god or goddess, you know what I mean? Like this walking angel, or this angel that like walks the earth, right? Just kind of, I'm seeing somebody just like walk around a group of people and like tap them on their shoulder, and instantly they have a smile on their face, and filled with this really beautiful, warm energy, right? Something significant about your touch. Maybe you do Reiki or something like that, but I feel like it's also an energy of like when you actually put your hand on someone, like their shoulder, or give them a hug or whatever it is, right? Touch their hand. I feel like immediately people are kind of, it's like an energy transfer, right? So people feel this incredibly high vibration that you operate from. It kind of like shockwaves through their body, and it's like this boost of adrenaline that they feel because you're so high vibrational. It's kind of like a shock. I'm seeing like somebody rub a balloon on someone's head, and like the static. I don't know. I guess it's just the static part of it, but I feel like people are really in awe of you, and pretty much it feels like I don't even know how to describe this. If I heard groupies, but that seems like a really off word for this energy. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are in love with you. Like, no joke. Ace of Cups is the first card that came out. I feel like there's the energy of a lot of people feeling like they are falling in love with you, no matter what gender you date, right? I feel like it's just an energy of everyone. Like, it could be like even platonic love, right? Like, you can have, it's like, gosh, this is overwhelming energy. I feel like people are starting to feel like you are their soulmate, whether it's as a friend or if they actually feel a romantic connection. It's just this really overpowering energy of people feeling like they are being drawn to you at this time, of their feeling that they're in love with you at this time, whether it's, like I said, platonic or romantic, right? I feel like people are kind of like flocking towards you, in an energy of being like a fan. I guess that's where that groupie energy came from, but it's in a really beautiful way. It's not like a groupie energy, there's some negative aspects to that word, right? But this energy is very beautiful. People are being drawn in by your light, and just feeling this incredible love energy towards you. What is this energy? I heard glow up. So maybe you've been like working on yourself here in this Empress energy, and maybe you went hermit or something like that. I'm seeing I'm seeing a bear go into a cave. So like that energy of hibernation, right? Hermit energy. Like you kind of like retreat for a while, then you pop back up, and maybe you have been working on yourself in a certain way. Maybe you dyed your hair. Maybe you got like a makeover. You know, whatever it is. This glow up energy. People are seeing you like pop out in like a different way than you did before, from the last time they saw you. And I feel like it's like you're captivating. I feel like people are feeling that you are very captivating at this time. Anything else? King of Wands, Two of Cups. Yeah, like I said, I feel like people are in the energy of thinking that you're their soulmate. I feel like it's a lot of people too. I feel like can I get some more on the King of Wands? I feel like there's one person in particular, but I also feel like it's a lot of people around you seeing you as this is my person. I feel like this person has so much in common with me, like just feeling very connected to you. So I feel like a lot of people are in this soulmate energy with you in the Two of Cups, but this King of Wands energy is feeling like one singular person. Who is this King of Wands? Who's this King of Wands? The Moon. Clarify the Moon. I'm hearing that Bruno Mars song, Talking to the Moon. The Star. Yeah, so when I heard that Bruno Mars song, I felt like an energy of somebody that's at a distance from you, and then the star came out. And I feel like this person is like wishing on stars to be able to come back towards you here. Um, what is that American Tail song? Somewhere Out There. That's the song that I'm getting for this star energy. And like somebody sitting in a window and like looking out at the stars and like making a wish, wanting to come back home to somebody. I feel like that's what this energy is from this King of Wands. I feel like this King of Wands person is somebody that's at a distance from you, that is wishing on a star to come forward to tell you that they feel that they are your soulmate, or that you are their soulmate, and that they're in love with you here. What can I get some more on the King of Wands? Who are they? The Wheel of Fortune. I heard missed opportunity. I heard fumbled the bag. Oh my goodness. 1 second. Okay. I feel like this is somebody that had an opportunity to come forward here in the past with the Wheel of Fortune, but they didn't. I feel like I'm seeing like a dial and then it stops. And I feel like that's what this energy is. I feel like this person was, presented with an opportunity to come forward, but they didn't. They were like stopped in their tracks, and now I feel like this person, like I said, they're wishing on stars to come towards you here, to bridge this distance between you guys. Can I get some more on the King ones? The Hermit. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, 33, the Chariot, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the World. So I feel like this person has some kind of plan in motion here with the Page of Pentacles and the Chariot. This is their energy that they feel about you. This person feels that that you guys are soulmates here in the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. This person considers you to be their world here, their Ten of Cups, and also their Ten of Pentacles, 10-10. With the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, I feel like that's an energy of like collaboration, right? I feel like they're putting together some kind of like, I don't know, it feels like a party environment, or maybe it's just a group of people that is helping them, but it feels like a group of people. I'm seeing them all in a room. I'm seeing decorations. I'm seeing balloons and streamers and like confetti, something like that. It's like some kind of, maybe this person is planning to ask you to an event that they're about to attend, and there's like a, that group of people energy. Like it's a, I heard fundraiser. So maybe this person has some kind of like job that pulled them away and they're about to come back into your area for some kind of fundraiser. It feels like this person is moving towards you here in the chariot, and it feels like they're about to invite you out to some kind of event to get the ball rolling again, to see if you're open to spending time with them. With the Page of Pentacles, it does feel kind of like a humble energy, like it's an energy of like coming in with this offer to ask you out, but kind of in the back of their mind, knowing that it might not be enough or it might not be what you want to do. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit of a humble energy where they don't know if you're going to even accept this offer when they come forward, but I feel like they do have some kind of plan here. And I feel like something is going on that's going to bridge this distance. Some kind of event or party that they're going to invite you to. I feel like that's how they're going to try to, you know, to test the waters with you, to see if you're open to talking to them again, and moving things forward. Can I get some more on the King of Pentacles, or excuse me, King of Wands? Nine of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Four of Pentacles. I feel like with the Page of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, this person has some kind of way of watching you, whether it's like if you post on social media, or if like, or I don't know, if you have like your own website and you talk about what you do during your day, like a blog or something, or maybe like somebody they know sees you out and about. In some kind of way, this person has access to keeping tabs on you, and I feel like they're seeing you in this Knight of Pentacles energy where you're just like continuously evolving. I feel like this person is in the Four of Pentacles. I feel like they're a little bit intimidated by your energy right now. I feel like this person has been kind of in the background for a while. I feel like they're in kind of a sulking energy, honestly. I feel like they have a lot of regrets for not coming forward when they had the chance. And it's an energy of you completely not even like, I don't feel like you even really think about this person anymore, honestly. It does feel like there's a connection there, where, your heart feels connected to this person. But I don't feel like you put a lot of time into thinking about this person, or maybe you think about them here and there, but it doesn't feel like a constant thing. It feels like kind of like a whisper, is what I'm getting. And so I feel like you really just turn, you always choose you at the end of the day. When if something is taking you out of your energy, you're going to choose you. And I feel like this person, it was really hard when they didn't come forward in the way that they were supposed to, but you knew what you had to do. You knew that you needed to choose you. You knew that you needed to keep moving forward, and that's what you did. And I feel like this person, they're seeing you move forward without like looking back. And I feel like it's putting them in this really like uncomfortable position, right? Because they know that you're not waiting for them, right? So you're continuing to grow, you're continuing to like better yourself. I feel like with this Pentacles energy, maybe you're working towards a promotion, or maybe you're starting your own business, or maybe you're just, working really hard on your business that you already have, or in your job that you already do, right? Just this energy of really focused on building a future for yourself. I feel like this person in the Page of Wands, or excuse me, Page of Swords, is just really intimidated by your drive, and the fact that you are not looking back, right? You're open to new opportunities. You're going towards things that excite you. Because you healed from whatever the situation was. Like maybe it still hurts, right? But you don't dwell on that. You don't focus on that. You keep moving forward. So this person, they're not really sure if you're going to be accepting of this offer here in the Four of Pentacles. I feel like they're really nervous about what you're going to say to them as well. I heard don't cuss me out. Yeah, I feel like this person knows that you might not feel the same way about them as you used to, and it's justified because they didn't do anything when they were supposed to. So I feel like maybe your feelings have changed for this person, and they can sense that, right? Because you're not looking back at them, you're moving forward. So even though this person wants to come forward, they are really nervous about if you even want to see them. But I do feel like something is bringing them to wherever you are, like this fundraiser or this party or this gathering or something like that. I feel like something is going to bridge this gap really soon, and you guys are going to be like in the same environment again. There's not going to be this location difference, and they're going to shoot their shot. Can I get some more on this person? Ooh, anything else on this person? Eight of Pentacles, Five of Swords. What's the Five of Swords? Nine of Cups. Knight of Wands and the Tower. I feel like, there's an energy coming from your side that it's almost like you feel like this person acted in a very selfish energy. I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups is not giving me wish fulfillment. It's giving me, see how he's like sitting there with his arms crossed, and his face kind of looks like depending on the angle that you get, his face kind of looks like stubborn to me right now. And with the Knight of Wands, this is giving me the energy of like self-indulgence or only seeing your own perspective and not like taking into consideration anyone else's opinion or views or anything like that, right? I feel like this person chose to do something that was like in their mind, I feel like they thought it was a good investment or something that they had to do first before they came forward, right? So in this Eight of Pentacles energy, like he's focused on that one pentacle that he's working on, right? And it's kind of like an accumulation. Like, okay, I need to do this one, then I need to get this one, then like I have this one, I'm gonna work on my next one. It's a very like one-sided kind of thing, like very focused on one thing instead of, you know, a like a completion energy. I don't know how to describe it. It's like tunnel vision. I feel like this person had tunnel vision when it came to what they were wanting to accomplish. But at the same time, they also wanted to be with you, right? But they chose to not consider your feelings here, I feel like, and they chose to believe that it had to be done their way instead of, involving you in the situation, telling you how they feel, seeing if it could work out as they were working on whatever this was. I don't feel like they gave that a chance. I don't feel like they chose to work on it side by side. I feel like they were very much tunnel vision on whatever they were doing. So they kind of like put you on the back burner is what it's feeling like. So again, I feel like you disconnected from this energy here in the Tower. And I feel like, now this person is kind of feeling this Tower as well as they watch you like grow and evolve and not look back. It's kind of like giving them that, not that I don't feel like you're doing this on purpose. I don't feel like you're giving them this energy of tunnel vision back, but it is what they're feeling because you're not giving them the attention, right? So they didn't, in their mind, it's like they didn't give you the attention that you deserved at the time because they were tunnel visioned on what they were doing. And so you walked away. And now that you're in the energy of having walked away and you're focusing on yourself, they're feeling that you're tunnel visioned and you're not giving them the time that they need. Again, very selfish energy, very projection kind of energy, because I don't feel like that's what you're doing. You're not doing that on purpose. I feel like this person made that choice to do it that way. You're not doing it to do that. You're doing it because you have disconnected and you're focusing on yourself because that's what you're doing for you, right? You're not doing it to get back at this person. You're doing it, you're focusing on you because that's what you need to do for you, right? It's not against this person. But I feel like this person is in the energy of thinking you're doing this against them as like a get back, you know what I mean? So this person is kind of in an immature energy. I don't know, it's kind of strange that this person thinks that they're going to be able to come back and like ask you to go to some event with them after so much time has passed, and they haven't talked to you, and they like dropped the ball on this connection in the way that they did, and then they want to show up and be like, hey, I have this fundraiser, or I'm going to this party, you want to come with me? That feels a little disconnected. I don't really feel that that's going to work out well for them, especially with the tower being here in the middle now. I don't think their plan is going to work out the way they want it to. But you know, as always, this is your decision. If you know, are open to this, then obviously that's your right. That's your choice. You know, but it does kind of feel like this is kind of like a misplaced energy because this person is trying to bridge this gap between you guys without. It's almost like they want to pretend it didn't happen the way that it did. It's like they want to bypass the energy of having hurt you, show up at your door and be like, hey, I have time for you now. Can we like move this forward? You know what I mean? So I feel like this tower energy is kind of what's coming through the strongest here. I feel like they're kind of going to get a rude awakening. But like I said, as always, it's your choice. If you want to go out with this person, then go out with this person, right? But the energy is kind of feeling like it's going to be a no. And this person, I feel like maybe this is a missed opportunity here. Let's see. Let's get some oracles. Engagement ring, higher commitment, eternity, partnership and union, completion. Some more. Mirror, mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. I heard, are you serious? Yeah, I feel like this is the energy. Healing heart, healing heartbreak, toxicity, addiction, abusive relationship. So I don't feel like it's any of the words on this one. I feel like it's this heart with the, you know, the broken heart energy. I don't feel like it's the words. I feel like it's this picture. So I feel like this is what I was saying. I feel like this person is going to come forward with kind of like an inappropriate offer. Like if you haven't seen someone in a really long time, you don't know how they feel, they haven't talked to you in forever, and then they present you with a ring first thing and they're like, marry me, right? That's super crazy and out of pocket, right? And I feel like this mirror energy, I feel like is your energy mirroring back to them, like, are you serious? Like, look at what you're doing. Like, look in the mirror, see how crazy this is, what you're trying to like bypass by not acknowledging what had happened and coming in with this crazy offer. Like, look in the mirror. Like, this is not going to end well for this person. I feel like this person is going to walk away in this broken heart energy, because they didn't handle it appropriate in the first place by putting you on the back burner, and now they're trying to come forward in this really like over the top way that's out of pocket for the situation at hand right now. So I feel like this is what's going to happen. I feel like this person is going to be turned away by you. For those people that don't want this, I feel like that's what this person is going to have to face for, you know, the way that they handled this situation. They fumbled you in the beginning, and now they're about to get, now they're about to do it again because I don't know. It's like I said, I feel like they're trying to bypass having hurt you, by doing something big and flashy as like a distraction, right? Which obviously is not the right way to go. So again, I feel like this person is going to be in this healing heart energy where they're going to have to like lick their wounds and, you know, face the consequences of their actions here. So I hope that resonated for you. I hope that brought you some clarity. Please like, subscribe, or comment below. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.